Good morning, everyone. We are coming to you from our new destination. We are in Kotor, Montenegro. We're here for a month, and check out the view. This is our deck, one of two decks. That's also our deck over there off of the bedroom. And this is the Bay of Kotor. And we're going to be here for a month. It's going to be awesome. But before we do any videos from here, we need to go over our expenses in Madrid. So that's what this video is about. Okay, as always, we're going to start with our biggest expense of the month, which is always lodging. We stayed for 28 nights in the La Latina district in Madrid. We loved the location. It was awesome. And we also have in our lodging this month one night that we stayed in Cuenca, Spain. We did an overnight trip there. And so the total for our lodging for the month was $1,718.33. And sorry, I will again be looking down at my phone because I don't have these numbers memorized. Let's take a tour of the Airbnb. I haven't shown you that yet, so and then we'll discuss a little bit further the lodging. So here's the Airbnb we stayed at in Madrid. We just checked into our Airbnb in Madrid, La Latina neighborhood. And I'll just give you a quick walkthrough. Here is our bedroom, and yeah, it's a small place, but I really like how they have put it together. We do have AC in the bedroom as well as out here in the living room, another AC unit. Maybe we can both lie down on that couch, we'll find out. And TV here. We have this post in the middle, which is kind of cool and rustic. And here is our dining area. It's an interior unit, so you're facing other walls, but we've got some light and a tree there, which is nice. Here is the kitchen, which is still not giant, but a massive improvement from our tiny little thing in Sevilla. Washing machine. Hey there. Bathroom. Nice big shower head. And that's it. Here's home for 28 nights. Okay, so that Airbnb was right in the La Latina district. Everything was walking distance. It was awesome. We could walk, to the main cathedral, to the palace, Plaza de Oriente, the Opera House. We went to all over town. We had everything within walking distance. We took some day trips, which I'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, it was really good. It was an interior unit, so that could be one of the downsides for people, that you don't really have anything to see out any of the windows. There is a little bit of natural light, but not much. But we were in this Airbnb the hottest time of the year, and it kept it really cool. We had two AC units, but not getting direct sunlight on the windows actually kept the place cool because it was extremely hot for the month we were there. So anyway, 17, 18, and 33 cents was our lodging for the month. Okay, groceries. For the month, we spent $591.06 on groceries for the entire month. And we do eat in most of our meals. Sunny does a great job cooking, and I do an okay job washing the dishes, I guess. But it was good for the groceries. We didn't have any really large stores nearby, but we had multiple kind of medium-sized groceries, which had basically everything we needed. Also, probably about a 20-minute walk away or so, there were a couple of Asian grocery stores where we went multiple times. Sunny picked up a variety of things there. She always does her kimchi, homemade kimchi every month, and needs other spices and noodles and stuff that we can't get at the regular grocery stores. So that's what we spent for the month, $591.06. Okay, what about dining and drinks? We spent $835.16 on dining and drinks for the month. We went out about the same number of times for dinners and lunches as we did in Sevilla and Lagos, 15, 16 times or so. And then Also in this category is whenever we went out for coffee or beer or wine, churros, snacks, stuff like that. So some of our favorites were Cava Baja 17. Sunny really enjoyed the food there. Not as much vegan options, but it's nice. It's right on the street Cava Baja where there's a ton of tapas places and a lot of activity going on. It's a fun place. Also, Pizza Art or Pizzart. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I'll put it up. But yeah, they have a really good vegan pizza, which I enjoyed. And yeah, they have a couple of locations around town. Sunny's favorite sandwich shop. I will also show a clip right here and put the name of that. She went multiple times to that. Bar Cruise is a place that we stopped, sat outside, and Sunny really enjoyed the tapas there. Again, not a lot of vegan stuff there, but it was a great tapas place for Sunny. The last night in town, we ate at kind of an upscale vegan restaurant called Choose. It's in the La Latina neighborhood. Highly recommend it. Vegans or non-vegans, even Sunny loved all their vegan stuff. So it was definitely one we want to go back to. Unfortunately, we didn't discover it until our last night in Madrid. If you make it out to Cuenca, we ate at a place called Piccolo, and that is one we would go back to. Cuenca's a wonderful day trip. We stayed overnight there, but you could do it in a day if you want. So again, for the month with all of our dining and drinks in Madrid, it was $835.16. Okay, let's talk about transportation. We spent $280.19 for the month on transportation costs. Now that is more than we usually spend on transportation in one of our destinations, but that did include the train, the high-speed train from Sevilla up to Madrid. And we also did 3-day trips, and one of them was the overnight trip to Cuenca. We took a bus out to Segovia and round trip, and then we did train trips to Cuenca and to Toledo. So, and we also had some Ubers like we do every month. So overall, for all those trips we took, I think 280.19 is pretty good. Moving on to entertainment, we spent $257.81 this month on entertainment. Now that's definitely more than we've spent the past couple of months, but there was a splurge in there. Sunny is a fan of opera, and they have one of the classic opera houses in Europe in Madrid, and we went to an opera there, so that was a big chunk of the expense. We also went to an outdoor movie theater there in Madrid, and we've got our usual monthly Hulu expense in this category. So $280.19 for the month for entertainment. Moving on to our phone expense. This month we spent $18 on our phones, and that includes, as always, 2 eSIMs for us. We use Airlo as the company to get our eSIMs, and it has good coverage, works great, and yeah, it's definitely cheaper than the mobile plans we had when we were back in the States. So we don't have our own assigned number from the eSIM company, but we ported out our phone numbers before we left the States. And so we ported it out to Google Voice, and we use Google Voice with our old number, our old T-Mobile number, with these eSIMs, and we make calls, and it has all the data. If we run out, we can top up our plans. But yeah, we had all the data that we needed, and $18 for the month. Medical this month. So we didn't have any additional medical expenses. All we had was our monthly medical premium. We both have global medical plans through Cigna Global is the company we use. And the monthly premium is $337.86, and that covers the both of us. Now this is I'd call it a catastrophic plan. It's inpatient only, and we have a fairly high deductible. We've got a $3,000 deductible, and then we have, after that, there's a 30% copay that we pay, and then Cigna picks up 70% until we would have an out-of-pocket max of $5,000. We haven't had to use it. But it's just peace of mind. If anything bad happens, we do have coverage, and $337.86 is our monthly premium. Okay, what do we have for miscellaneous expenses this month that doesn't fall into any of the other categories? I'm going to look at my phone here. $68.24 is what we spent on miscellaneous stuff. It was basically postcards, stamps. We bought a drying rack for the dishes because when I do the dishes, I need something to stick it in, and we didn't have one. Actually bought a couple of shirts, some cosmetics for Sunny, a purse at the weekly street market. So yeah, $68.24. Oh, and that does include our monthly recurring charge for our VPN, which is cheap. It's like $4 a month. But yeah, we use NordVPN for security on our mobile devices, and then also on the Fire Stick, which we have so that we can stream shows that we want to stream. So $68.24. So for those of you who have not been adding it up as we have gone along, our total expenses for 28 days in Madrid was $4,106.65. Money well spent again. We really enjoyed Madrid. It's awesome. I think we could live there, except for maybe the heat in July and August. Awesome town. It's got everything you could want. It's got the amazing architecture. It's got all the conveniences of a massive city, great transportation, lots of day trips. But yeah, the heat in July and August is a challenge. So you got to get out early and do your stuff, and then seek shelter in the AC places until it is later in the day, and then maybe go out. That's why I think a lot of them eat out so late. You know, we'd go out, people are eating dinner at 10, 11 o'clock at night. That's a little late for us. We prefer eating, you know, maybe anywhere between 5 and 8 p.m. But we did it once. The Cava Baja was a late one, and that was fun. So we would definitely go back to Madrid. We loved it. And yeah, it was spectacular. Just everything about the city was great. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. I hope some of you find this information helpful. I'll continue to do this each destination. We're going to stay at each place we go about a month to get our month-long discount at the Airbnbs. As long as we're still using Airbnb, we will do that. And when Sunny and I were researching full-time travel, these videos were helpful to us. So I hope some of you find them helpful. If you do, maybe give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and it helps us stay motivated to keep putting out content. So the next video is going to be from Kotor, Montenegro, or one of the day trips we do here. It's spectacular scenery. I'm looking out off of the deck now, and it is amazing here. So looking forward to showing you Montenegro, and we will see you in the next one.